Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we're going to be switching out this awning. I believe I did a video on this late last year. This is a 9200 awning. We put a 9100, it's A&E. It's an A&E 9200 awning. We put a 9100 motor on it. Don't work. The 9200 awnings, apparently they didn't make them very long. They did not have a spring on the other end, like the 9100. I never dreamed how much difference it would make. This awning, when you go to put it out, if you let go of you get it out a little ways, let off the button, it just keeps going. Coming back in, it just strains and strains and strains to go back in. So, we got this gentleman, a brand new 9200 awning, and he's gonna be helping me out today, and we're gonna switch this thing out. So, well, I just thought we'd take y'all on because y'all just love watching awning videos, right? So, let's get started. First thing we'll do is just go up and get the screws out of the awning rail so we can slide the awning around, get it off the arms and unroll it, get it out of the awning rail, and then we'll commence to putting this new one in. Like I say, I'm just gonna get those screws out of the awning rail real quick. Just put these in December. Thanks when we were here. Alright, got the screws out of the awning rail. I'm gonna zip tie those arms because those arms have a gas shock in them, and don't want them things extending on us, knocking somebody off the ladder and hurting somebody. So just this is aluminum sided, so there's gaps between the arms and the camper. Just slide a zip tie in there and zippity doo dah, and you don't have to worry about the arms flying apart on you. Got that arm zip tied. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get, there's a bolt up here in the top of this arm that holds this awning head in. Go ahead and get that thing out while I'm here. Very calm day today. So unless there's some kind of rogue wind pops up real quick, I don't think we have to worry about the wind getting up, causing us any issues. Come down here to this side and go ahead and get that bolt out of that holds the arm to the head or the head to the arm. Get that out. We got some light wires up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and snip those off. Because the old awning had lights in it, and the new awning has lights in it. So we'll get those out of the way. Now I'm gonna go inside and unroll this awning. I'm gonna get my zip ties on this end before I forget. Seems a little odd today doing the awning without Cameron. Probably not going to be doing any more complete awning replacements on this channel because I'm trying to slow down. I'm getting up in age and I'm getting tired, and I fully intend to slow down some, and I'm gonna, a big part of the way I'm gonna slow down is quit doing two-man jobs for the most part. But we started this last year, so we're just gonna finish this up. Waited 4 months for the awning, so that's a long time. Not yet. Won't be long, though. All right, so I think the easiest way to do that was just to go ahead and unroll it. The reason we're just changing the whole thing is this fabric. This fabric's about the end of its life anyway, so the gentleman says, let's just replace it. We'll get our spring and all that, and then he'll have him a good working awning. Go ahead and get this motor unplugged. Now I'm gonna get him to help me get that awning up off the arms, get both heads off, and let it down to the ground. He'll go up that end, and it's all ready to come off the arms. We'll just pop it up off the arms, okay, and just let it down as we come down the ladders. Ready? Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna take and cut that fabric off that tube. You don't want to keep this, cover stuff up with or anything? No. Okay.
Well, it would be a good cover for something, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a stack of them that high.
I may use that actually.
Yep.
I got a firewood pile, it'd be perfect on it.
Yep, that's what I do with it. Cover up my firewood. Now, you gotta work that light and that awning out there. Hopefully it'll come out easier than it went in.
Golly, I know, the pain in the butt.
Yeah, it was. This awning, actually, the lights and the awning is two different things. They both go in the same awning rail, so we got to get that stuff out, get ready to put the new one in. All right, we got that thing ready to go on. So the customer and his dad's gonna come up here and give me a hand for a minute, because this got that, the light is actually just kind of goes over the awning. So the awning and the light has to slide in the awning rail at the same time. And just the way this one's made, it's just, it's a little tough to get slid in. So I think it's gonna take 3 of us. So, we're gonna do that, and you can watch us struggle. All right, we can unroll it a little bit so y'all ain't working plumb over your heads. Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can get this thing started. We'll just kind of roll it up and set it right on top of that arm. That head goes in a groove there. All right, that's enough. Let's see here. Now I'm gonna have to, yours probably ain't gonna line up, is it? All right, give me just a second. Let me plug this in real quick. I'll let you go in there and move it. Push that switch a little bit. Get this lined up. I'll drop her in. Alrighty, I'd say probably, let's see here. We'll just go one way. I don't know. don't know which way is going to be the right one yet. Just go just a little bit though.
Here we go, ready?
Yep. Oh, back about half that. Oh, perfect. Got it.
That's it?
That's it. Thank you, sir. Oh, daggone, that right light slipped on us, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
Yep.
I didn't even notice.
It certainly did. That's what happened to us before, wasn't it?
I think so.
I didn't notice that slipped.
How was that going to be?
I don't know. That was kind of what we struggled with last time, wasn't it? If I remember right.
I didn't even notice that done that.
I didn't either. Yeah.
All you got to do is pull the light down and hold the awning still.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Or slide the awning back this way and then the whole thing.
Well, we done got it stuck to the arms now.
You want to see if I can pull the light?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't mind. There's a little bolt laying up there on the roof too when you get up there. Just go ahead and get it started in that arm. See that bolt? Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. I could probably help push a little bit too. You ready? Okay. All right. I believe that is probably all I really need from you. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. That wasn't bad at all. So let me, I just got to get those two bolts tightened up on top of the arm. It holds the head to the arms. Then I need to get there's a cotter pin on the spring end, because the spring end's down yonder. I need to get that cotter pin out, and that'll release that spring, and then we're basically ready to cut the zip ties and try it. So let me, I got to get the lights hooked up. So let me get everything tightened up, get the lights hooked up, and cut the zip ties. I'd already said all this. Get the cotter pin out, and then we'll watch it go in and out, okay? To put those light wires together, I will be using my non-insulated butt connectors. I will be using my Lexavon, hard to do with one hand, my Lexavon butane torch to close up the heat shrink. All of this stuff is in my Amazon store. Be sure to check that out. Just go to my new website, hillbillyrv.net, and click on shop. Go to the Amazon link, and all this stuff is in my Amazon store. The dogs forget I'm here every 5 minutes or so. They come up and bark at me. The one that makes all the noise, he's a little wiener dog. He's cute. He looks like a Jack Russell. He's marked like a Jack Russell, but he's a wiener. He's cute. Light wires are hooked up, and I might mention too that those that heat shrink that I use is actually marine grade, so it's got the sealer inside of it. So when you heat shrink it, wire, that sealer oozes out the ends. They do a fantastic job, and I just got those non-insulated butt connectors because Wes on Watch Wes Work, he uses those things with heat shrink pretty much exclusively on automobiles, and I seen him use them, and I got some, and that's the first time I've used them, and I really like that. That was pretty slick. I've been buying the insulated heat shrink butt connectors, you know, at my local auto store. The bad thing is when you crimp them, you kind of break the, heat shrink. So it's not completely waterproof. These should be really waterproof. So yeah, let me get my zip ties cut off. I'll still got to get that cotter pin out, and we'll watch this thing go in and out. These cotter pins on these electric awnings sometimes can be a bit of a pain to get out, because a manual awning, you can kind of back the awning up, take the pressure off of the cotter pin, just pull it out. You basically do it with your fingers. These electric ones, there's no give. You can't rotate it backwards to do that. So sometimes they can be a bit of a pain to get out. All right, I got that cotter pin out. Let me show you. There, just prove it I did get it out. You can see it looks a little worse for wear, but I got it out. See, this is the last one without the spring. You try and stop right there and it would just keep on going. So now it stops. When you let off the button, it stops. Yep, it stops immediately. So that's awesome. All right, looks great. Let's try the light. Look here, we even got lights. All right, see what it looks like when it goes in. Should go in a little bit easier than it used to. Oh yeah. Yeah, she really struggled before to go in. I mean, just grunt, 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 and just barely move. Oh man, that thing looks awesome. All right. Well, folks, this here's a done deal. Could you see the lights? Trust me, they came on. Now I'm gonna trust y'all to go down there, leave me a comment, a criticism, concern. Don't forget to check out my brand new website, hillbillyrv.net, and you'll find a lot of stuff there. There's gonna be, I wanna start a forum type of thing on there, so people can go in there and ask questions, other people can go and answer. It'll all be, you know, everything's just gonna be on one central location. I think it'll make life a lot easier. That's it for today, guys. I'm gonna go up and fix another one, and y'all have a fantastic day. Well, I'll tell you what now, folks. How often does that happen? I'm looking for my 1/4-inch socket so I can put those rail screws back in, and I can't find my socket anywhere. I check my pockets, check the back of the truck. I usually lay stuff like that on the roof of the camper where I'll need it. I don't find it. I look down, there it is in the grass. Working in grass today. And I found my socket just laying in the grass. How often does that happen? For me, like never. So it's my lucky day. Maybe I should go buy a lottery ticket. Maybe not.